You know that device in your pocket? The one you're probably even watching this on? Well, it's not just for texts and scrolling, it's hiding a straight up professional camera inside. Today, we're going to find that hidden power, flip the switch, and turn your iPhone into the incredible creative tool it was always meant to be. All right, let's get into it. So, let me just ask you this right off the bat. Is your iPhone secretly a professional film camera? I know. It sounds like a bit of a stretch, right? But stick with me because by the end of this, I think you'll see that the answer is a huge, resounding yes. The tech they've packed into these things is, well, it's pretty mind-blowing. And really, it's not an exaggeration. If you're using one of the newer Pro models, like an iPhone 15 Pro, you are literally holding a professional-grade camera system. The only trick is knowing how to unlock all the good stuff, the features that take a photo from just a simple snapshot to a jaw-dropping photograph. So let's do it. Let's unleash that power together. So where do we start? Well, the very first thing we need to do is go a little behind the scenes. We're going to dive into your settings and unlock the pro-level controls that, for some reason, are turned off by default. Think of this as laying the foundation for everything cool we're about to do. And you know, the wildest part is just how easy this is. We're talking 4 quick taps. Just open your settings app, scroll down and tap on camera, then go into formats. And right there at the top, you'll see Pro RAW and Resolution Control. Just flip that switch on, boom, that's it. You've just unlocked the highest possible quality your iPhone camera can capture. Okay, so with our controls officially unlocked, we can get into Act 1, crafting the perfect photo. This is where the fun really begins. We're moving beyond just taking pictures, and we're gonna start making them with real creative control. First thing you've got to understand is the big trade-off here. Look, a standard photo is fine. It's a small file, it's easy to text, it's ready to go. But a 48 megapixel Pro RAW photo? Oh, that's a whole different ballgame. We're talking a file that's packed with a massive amount of detail, which gives you, most importantly, total, complete control when it's time to edit. This is the absolute best way to think about it. Pro RAW is basically your digital negative. You know, like from the old film days? It has all the raw, untouched information straight from the camera's sensor. This means you get to be the one to develop the photo later, pushing and pulling the light, the shadows, and the colors to match exactly what you saw in your mind's eye. It's a game changer. But what if you want to bake a certain look into your photo before you even press the shutter? That's where photographic styles come into play. Now, these are not just simple filters you slap on afterwards. They're way smarter. They make intelligent adjustments to things like contrast and warmth while you shoot, but, and this is key, they're smart enough to keep skin tones looking natural and beautiful. It's an amazing way to start defining your own look. Now, let's take all that control and get in close, like really close. This is macro mode. As you move your phone just centimeters away from something, the ultra-wide lens just automatically takes over. It's magic. It lets you capture these incredible, mind-blowing details like the individual threads in a piece of clothing or the tiny veins on a leaf. Now, what's really cool is that while you're busy lining up the perfect shot, your iPhone's brain is working like crazy in the background. This is all computational photography. Smart HDR is like the little artist inside your phone, blending multiple exposures together in an instant to make sure you can see all the detail in the super bright parts and the super dark parts of your photo. And then you have Deep Fusion, which is like a detective that kicks in when the light is low. It goes pixel by pixel, squeezing out every last bit of texture and detail. It's the secret sauce that makes so many photos just pop. All right, we've totally nailed photos. Time for Act 2, directing cinematic video. This is where you get to swap your photographer hat for a director's chair. Because believe me, the tools to make actual movie-quality video are sitting right in your hand. The absolute star of the show here is cinematic mode. This is what gives you that gorgeous, professional-looking blurry background, what the pros call a shallow depth of field. It makes your subject stand out so beautifully. But what's even crazier is how it intelligently shifts focus from one person to another, just like a focus puller on a real movie set. Oh, and here's a pro tip. You can actually change what's in focus after you've finished recording. That is an insane amount of creative control. Okay, but what if you're not filming a quiet, dramatic scene? What if you're filming a chaotic chase or your kid's soccer game? That is exactly what action mode is for. It's this super advanced digital stabilization that basically eliminates all the intense shakes and bounces. Seriously, think of it like having a Hollywood-style gimbal stabilizer built right into your phone. It's perfect for when you're running, in a bumpy car, you name it. Your footage will look impossibly smooth.
And for all those moments that just happen out of nowhere, there's QuickTake. We've all been there, right? You see something amazing and you're fumbling to switch from photo to video mode and you miss it. Well, with QuickTake, you just press and hold the regular photo shutter button and it instantly starts recording video. It's so simple, and it's perfect for making sure you never miss the shot. So we have all these incredible, powerful tools for photos and video. But you know what they say, with great power comes a little bit of homework. This section is the mentor's advice. These are the real-world, practical things you just have to know to use all this stuff without running into trouble. Okay, so here's the deal. First, those beautiful, flexible ProRAW files, they are big. Seriously, they will eat up your storage, so you gotta keep an eye on it. Second, shooting in these high-res modes and using things like cinematic mode, well, it's going to drain your battery faster, so just be prepared for that. And last but not least, remember that these are pro tools. Getting the most out of them, especially editing ProRAW files, has a bit of a learning curve. But trust me, once you get the hang of it, the results are so worth it.
And that's it. There you have it. You've basically gone from being a standard user to a pro in just a few minutes. You know how to unlock the hidden settings, how to really craft a photograph, and how to direct a video that looks like it belongs on a big screen. The whole toolkit has been opened up for you. The technology is now officially in your hands. Which, of course, leaves us with one final, and honestly the most important question of all. All this amazing technology, it's just a tool. It's a paintbrush. It's a pen. It's incredibly powerful, sure, but its true potential is only ever unlocked by your vision, by your eye, by your creativity. You have the tools. So, what story are you going to tell?